Hello and welcome to One Touch News, where we bring you the stories shaping culture around the world. Today we're turning our spotlight to Hollywood, and one of the most controversial and talked about moments of awards season. The 98th Academy Awards nominations were announced this week, and the results have sparked excitement, debate, surprise, and outright shock among fans and film insiders alike. From record-breaking nominations to beloved films being completely overlooked, this year's Oscar list has been nothing short of dramatic. Here's what you need to know. The big picture, nominations announced. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences has officially revealed the nominees for the 98th Academy Awards, set to take place on March 15, 2026 at the Dolby Theater in Los Angeles. Leading the pack in sheer volume of nominations is Ryan Coogler's supernatural thriller Sinners, which earned a staggering 16 nominations, more than any film in Oscar history. To put that in perspective, Sinners surpassed legendary films such as Titanic, 1997, La La Land, 2016, and All About Eve, 1950, all of which previously held the record with 14 nominations each. The nominations list covers 24 categories, including the major fields of Best Picture, Director, Acting, and Screenplay, and as soon as the list was revealed, Hollywood and fans everywhere erupted in reaction. Record breakers and major contenders. One of the most talked about stories of the day was the nominations haul for Sinners. Not only did it break records, but it also picked up nominations in the most prestigious categories: Best Picture, Best Director for Ryan Coogler, and Best Actor for star Michael B. Jordan. Supporting nominations included veteran actor Delroy Lindo, receiving his first ever Oscar nomination at age 73 for his role in Sinners, an achievement that many longtime fans and critics felt was long overdue. Meanwhile, other major films also made the cut. Paul Thomas Anderson's One Battle After Another earned 13 nominations, remaining a strong contender in categories like Best Picture and Director. The adaptation Hamnet, a powerful family drama, secured 8 nominations, carrying strong momentum from earlier awards season success. And standing proudly among these was Emma Stone's sci-fi-infused Begonia, receiving 4 nominations including Best Picture and Best Actress for Stone herself, marking a significant year for the film's creative team. In fact, Stone broke a record of her own, becoming the youngest woman in history to reach 7 Oscar nominations across her career, surpassing the previous record held by Meryl Streep. The biggest snubs. But while some films were celebrated, others were not so lucky. Perhaps the most dramatic snub of all concerns the musical phenomenon Wicked, For Good, the sequel to the celebrated adaptation of the Broadway hit. Despite massive box office success and awards buzz, the film earned 0 nominations, a stark contrast to its predecessor's 10 nominations and multiple wins the year before. Fans of the film, and particularly its stars Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo, expressed outrage online, with many calling the omissions a total robbery and questioning how performers who were contenders just months earlier could be completely ignored this time around. It wasn't just Wicked that was snubbed. A number of well-received films and performances were left off the nominations list, igniting discussions about how the Academy evaluates art versus popularity. For example, Chase Infinity, expected by many to receive a Best Actress nod for One Battle After Another, was passed over. Paul Mescal, celebrated for his work in Hamnet, also missed out in the acting categories. Even some beloved Hollywood stars, like Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt for The Smashing Machine, were overlooked despite critical praise. These snubs raised eyebrows not just among fans, but among industry insiders who expected a few more nominees in certain categories. Surprises and unexpected gains. For every snub, there was also a surprise. One of the most pleasant shocks came from Kate Hudson, who picked up a Best Actress nomination for Song Sung Blue, her first in more than 25 years. Similarly, nominations for The Secret Agent and international films signal the Academy's growing recognition of storytelling from around the world, a shift that critics say reflects a more global and diverse voting base. And performances by actresses like Elle Fanning and Wunmi Mosaku, earning recognition in acting categories, highlighted that even smaller or unexpected contenders can make their mark amid the Oscars frenzy. What this means for Oscars night. With nominations now set, the race is officially on. All eyes are on March 15, 2026, when the Academy Awards will be broadcast live from the Dolby Theatre, hosted once again by Conan O'Brien. Analysts and pundits are already debating which films will convert their nominations into wins, and whether record-breaking nominees like Sinners will dominate the night or if film favorites like One Battle After Another or emotional dramas like Hamnet will take home the top prizes. Meanwhile, the conversation about Snubs continues, from fan petitions to industry think pieces, underscoring just how subjective awards season can be. Some say snubs are part of what makes the Oscars unpredictable and exciting. Others argue it raises questions about representation and the balance between art and commercial appeal. But one thing is clear, this year's nominations list has everyone talking, and that buzz is a win in itself. Closing. Whether you're rooting for a long-shot underdog or a record-setter, the 2026 Oscar race promises thrills, surprises, and unforgettable speeches. Stay tuned to One Touch News for updates, analysis, and coverage leading up to the ceremony. I'm Kun Leo, thanks for listening.